going to take Discord questions later, too. That'll be fun.
Are we doing phone call?
No.
Okay.
I mean, we can call someone. You
Start the show!
Okay. Can I do a live performance? What the fuck is up? Are you ready for this shit?
Los Angeles!
This song is called...
Something.
Yes, Queen. Welcome back to another episode. Here we go.
A single word
Of The Wanger Show, episode 101. Take it to the streets.
101.
To the streets. You don't know what
It's a freeway in Los Angeles, and a good song by Albert Hammond Jr.
Left, right, center,
Now he's just telling directions.
For reference, catch episode 100. Was that on last week?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's so much more funnier now than it was last week.
It was.
Oh, man.
It was so not funny. Go to the streets.
Go to the streets,
The
guys.
streets. That was my hit
That was
single.
good.
Go to the streets. It'll be up on Spotify, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Mixwave, WaveTube, and
We might get copyrighted for it, though.
oh
we gotta be careful about that.
Alex, you piece of shit. I want my money back and my baby. Welcome back to another episode of the Wanger Show. We're back here.
Another one.
Episode 101, as Cody said. It is.
What was that, Brad?
As,
Ball 8?
Yeah.
Ball 8.
Name that movie.
Major League.
Yeah. I meant to scroll up.
Okay. Great movie. There we go. I know that one. We're back. We're loud. We're proud. We're here. We made it through 100 episodes, and now we got to go through another 100.
This is where we get our like mojo going.
Yeah.
You know,
This
this
is
is
where
where
we
we
the groove.
we take
This
off.
is the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
This is our time.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right now. Let's talk about penises.
The first 100 doesn't matter.
No,
Yeah.
your first 100 never count.
Yeah.
You think saying this is our time just puts more pressure on you? And you're like, fuck. Now we're really
I
gotta
think
make sure
for
it's
you.
our time.
I think for you.
For me, I'm thinking about that the whole time. Like if I have a subpar episode and be like, fuck, this was supposed to be our time. And I'm like fucking it up.
When do you think we had a subpart, or at least maybe you thought you had a subpart?
It's never the collective. It's me. When I'm listening back, I'm like, that wasn't a good joke, Cody. Which is 99% of the time.
Cody, that's every time I listen to the show.
yeah,
that was
it's
not a good
good.
joke. I'm talking about myself,
Oh, okay.
not you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm very confused.
You guys
Marissa likes the shows.
She likes
Yeah.
it. She
Yeah,
have
she
you
listens
have you
every
ever
week.
caught her laughing out loudly?
She listens when she's on the way back from work, so I'm never there when she listens to them.
I do the
Yeah.
thing with Amber where if we're driving somewhere far, I'll put it on. And
I can't do that.
I'll be laughing a lot with
Yeah.
all of our stupid shit, and she's just like,
I did
"You guys
that.
are fucking stupid."
I did
That would
that
be the
during
worst.
coming back from Vegas one time. I had a couple people in the car with me.
Oh,
and it was like the
oh.
episode wasn't up yet. You like send it through Google Drive, and I was like, I'm gonna play this right now. Play
Oh.
the show. They like fell asleep.
Oh.
But I was laughing.
I can
I can't
see.
do
I'm
that.
comfortable with Amber listening with me, friends, family. No,
Yeah.
No.
can't do it.
I refuse to tell my dad this is the thing.
Oh, he has no idea.
No. I told him about the Patreon, and that was as far as I was going. I'm like, I'm not gonna tell you.
Does
what
he
show I
does
do.
he understand what Patreon is?
I don't think so.
Yeah. How do you describe it? I always say it's like link or not LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, huh? Yeah.
Well, yeah. Catch my LinkedIn.
LinkedIn's weird, man. You browse on that once, and then all of a sudden, like 8 people text you, be like, "Why are you looking at my LinkedIn account?" I'm like, I didn't
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
do anything.
It
I just
captures
logged
everything.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, what's the Indiegogo is what I'm saying. It's like I say
Yeah.
Patreon's like Indiegogo, but like in a long
That's
term.
about how I said it. It's like a crowdfunding type
Yeah,
thing.
okay.
You have to, crowdfunding, because then
Yeah.
you have to explain what Indiegogo is.
That's true.
Bikini
well,
Go-Go?
I guess like GoFundMe is like the general one now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, it's like GoFundMe, but like in
but even
perpetuity.
that, like, does it kind of sound petty when you say GoFundMe? I mean, not to
What?
say that GoFundMe is petty, but like, oh, I don't know.
What do you mean, like we're begging for money or
Yeah,
something?
I say
Oh.
subscription service
Yeah.
because that's kind of what it is.
Kind of what this
Okay.
is.
It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Netflix, except you're getting,
You're getting bonus content.
you can choose what you want to pay for, and what you pay for,
Because I see it as a different way of people just like supporting you.
I just
Like-
tell my parents I'm getting extra income on the side.
Yeah.
Leave me
That's
alone.
how I said it.
Yeah.
I was like,
Wow.
yeah. I said this is. I have a normal job, and then I also this thing on my side. And I was like, I said how much it is. I'm like, it's legit. Like we're getting money. And
Yeah.
then it was an awkward like
like,
5
sure,
second
son.
silence.
And they're like, people listen to you?
And I was like, so
You're like, yeah, Dad.
I was like, how's
people like
grandma
to
doing?
listen to me.
Trying to change
Yeah.
the subject.
I was very happy because I went to an engagement party.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Me and Brian.
Yeah, I was waiting for this moment. How'd you do it?
What?
He asked me. I said yes. I'm not wearing it now because it's getting fabricated.
Oh, I thought you said you're getting fat and it doesn't fit you. I was like, that was fast.
How'd you-
Okay, man.
Oh, that was rude.
That was very
You
rude.
just
No.
commented on the size
Guys,
of
the
his
joke there
weight.
was that he just got the ring and he's getting fat, which I said that was fast. Like no one gets fat that fast, which is why I knew that he wasn't really fat.
Oh.
You're in great shape.
I
buddy.
see what's
So
on your mind.
You were like shocked. You're like,
Yeah, I was
wow.
more stunned by the rapid growth of the body. Nothing offensive about that.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah.
Rapid growth.
I went to an engagement
Playing at
party
the Troubadour.
for. I went to an engagement party for a very close friend of mine.
Yeah.
And I was worried because I haven't seen a lot of those people in a long time, or at least some of the family members. I was hoping there was none of this. So what are you doing now? And like that's always easy because I always say I'm in video production. But then
Ooh, that's a good way of putting it.
They always think porn though. No,
I say video
what?
editor.
No, video editor.
Video
Yeah,
editor.
I say that.
I
And then I'm
follow
like, for
up
a
with
YouTube
that.
channel, and they're like, oh, okay.
I say an entertainment website.
Oh, you don't
that's
say
good.
YouTube channel?
That's
I
good.
sometimes-
You
if
should
it-
say
Like
conglomerate
Ooh.
or something like that.
Oh.
Yes, that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
use the big words.
Yeah. No, it always goes down the rabbit hole because there was one my friend's dad we were talking to each other and he was asking me, he's like, because he's seen my stuff online. He's like, "Are you still doing the reviews and stuff?" I always get that.
Cops
Do you
reviews?
Cops reviews. Yeah.
When you
Stay
first started
frosty.
that, did you like pimp the shit out of it?
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, you're telling everybody?
Everyone, go watch my channel. Go watch. Now I regret it more than
So many
anything.
old Facebook posts. I get those Facebook memories, and one of like the 3 podcasts that I started back in the day, it's just all me like, "Hey, please like this page."
Yep.
I,
So
wanna
many
let you know.
sent messages to like my Facebook pages.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Too many of those.
It's crazy when you first start out. You're like 10 views.
Yeah.
And like I hit 100 views.
That was me when I got 1. Yeah, 1. It's like it wasn't me or Casey. I was like, "All right, cool, we got 1." Yeah.
Now it's like 500 views. Give me that money. Oh wait, I can't get the money because I'm getting copyright claims.
Thanks, Alex.
Thanks, Alex. No, but it always like escalates to the rabbit hole. Like okay, I'm in video production. Oh, what do you do specifically? Video editing. Okay, for what? It's an entertainment website. Okay, what do you guys do?
Okay, right there. I don't want to do any of those
Oh, yeah,
follow-up
it
questions.
just-
I want
No,
one
no.
answer and have it be done.
Fortunately, it was only. Oh god damn it! I hate it so much. I might. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. But luckily, it was only one time.
Okay.
Stay frosty.
Check it out, youtube.com/copsreviews. I even want to change my email address because like.
Oh, it's still cops.
Yeah, like, but
Oh
like,
yeah,
I've-
yeah.
I've-
That makes sense.
But is it the same thing with social media? Because I have so many people's email addresses. Like, if I change it, is it going to throw them off? Like,
It could.
I forward everything because I used to have like an older email address and now I have like an official like audio one. So like all the ones that go to my old one get forwarded to my new one.
I used to
Yeah.
be concerned about that, but then I got like one of our coworkers. It was their personal email, and I was like, "That's your personal email?" It was like something silly.
At
so I was
AOL?
like, "Yeah." I was like, "All right, I don't
Yeah.
feel as bad for
No
that."
one really
Okay.
cares because
Yeah.
like when you look on your phone, it just says like Cody Hall. It doesn't
Yeah,
say
yeah.
like the
was it
actual
Roca?
name.
No, it wasn't.
Was it
Rogan.
Jeff?
You know, guys, we can have this conversation all
Perry?
day. I'm not going to give it up.
Was it Alan?
Fuck you.
Was it him?
Not any of those.
Was it him? It was
There's
him.
None of
wasn't
those
it?
people.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's
Yep.
so
it
funny.
was. It
Oh,
was.
okay.
Yeah.
He's a horrible person.
All right. Moving on.
So yeah, Super Bowl that happened this weekend,
What was the thing? How was your Sunday afternoon festivities?
dude. It was Oh my!
Did you win
God.
squares?
I won
Whoa,
squares.
Squares too. Yes.
Whoa.
Woo! I won $50.
Please get that back. Give me that back.
How much did you get?
I-
What quarters did you win? Did you win the full game or did you win like
First and
quarters?
second quarter.
Oh,
I won
shit.
first and the end of the game.
So you had 3-0?
No,
No,
I
no.
won the first quarter and the end of the game.
Wait, the first quarter was 0-0.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you meant I won 3 quarters. Yes, I had 0-0 in the first quarter,
Uh-huh.
and then I bought like 20 or
Oh,
something
yeah.
squares. I bought a
Oh,
bunch
yeah.
of them, so I got the end one too.
I got the first and second quarters. I had 0-0 for the first
Yeah.
quarter and then like 0-3 for the second.
I should file a correction. Marissa got the end of the game, but she
Whoa.
didn't have cash at the time, so I used my cash.
Oh.
So technically, I still kind of won, but
Hashtag
she
marriage.
won officially.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you mind asking how much were squares?
There was $1 per square. There's 100 of them.
Whoa.
And,
Whoa.
What? Okay.
So
So
100
the first quarter, I won
25?
like $10,
Oh, okay.
and then like it just escalated as it went along.
10,
so I
20.
ended up winning like $50 or $60.
Nice.
Yeah.
It made especially for this game, it made the game so much more exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
true.
Yeah.
This game was bullshit.
like you're
Horseshit.
rooting for no one to score. It's
Yeah.
like, yes.
Because before halftime, I was like, fuck, if the Rams don't score, I win again.
Yeah.
But then they put up a field goal. Like, fuck
Bastards.
off.
Yeah.
And that's all they put on. Goff. I don't know.
More like Goffle.
Goff awful. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty boring.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm happy
Yeah,
for you guys.
it made it
Yeah.
more exciting.
Yeah.
How much money did you win?
I won nothing.
Okay.
Did you play Squares?
No, I all we did for the Super Bowl was just stay here and watched it.
Oh, yeah, that's
I signed up for CBS All Access, the 1 week free trial.
Oh, do they
They
have
had it on there, and then I
don't
watched
do
it,
that.
and I canceled it today.
All right.
Wait, they
that's
had a
good.
Super Bowl on there?
Yeah, it's
It was
on
on
CBS.
CBS. Yeah.
No, but like they,
All Access.
but you can still watch it like. Oh, you don't have like regular like cable or
No,
Oh, okay.
I was gonna do it on PlayStation View, but I already did the trial and I paid for it for a month and
Gotcha.
didn't watch it, so I just paid.
Is the
some-
Twilight Zone already on CBS All Access?
No,
or
I
is
think
that
it's
first.
March or April. Oh wait.
Oh, April
When is it?
1st.
I want to say it's. I think they're releasing 2 episodes on April 1st.
Okay, that makes sense.
But then
Yeah.
as soon as like it's on CBS
I
All
haven't
Access,
really looked
so-
into like who's directing all the episodes or anything like
Or like,
that.
I
is
have no
Jordan
idea.
Peele producing,
Yeah,
or
he's
is he just
I think
producing
he
and
traded it and
The
then
host.
like he's probably just yeah, you're right, producing and hosting.
I did find out though, because I'll get into this later. I started watching True Detective.
Yeah.
The guy who directed the first episode has done a bunch of stuff.
Carrie Fukunaga?
No,
Oh,
he's
of the
not
new
involved.
season.
The new season.
Jeremy Sonia
Oh, is that who it is?
of season 3.
Yeah.
He did the first couple episodes, I believe, of True Detective
He's
season 3.
he directed them?
Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. There was another director. I'll pull up his name. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe it was.
I might be crazy,
I don't know. I'll look at it.
You know,
But
I
is it
know
any
he
good?
was-
I'll get into it.
Oh.
I'll get it. Save it.
Fucking wait,
Save
wait,
it.
Brian.
For
wait
what?
wait for
We're still
the
talking about Super
show,
Bowl.
the part of the show.
But yeah, so we watched it here, and it was like the first Super Bowl that was so fucking relaxing. And like when it ended, I didn't have to like sober up and leave or drive
Yeah.
home drunk.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I just got to like, just chill there. It was nice. I mean, I do miss like all the free snacks and foods
Sure.
if we go to family parties and shit like that. But it was cool. We're just sitting here watching the games ourselves, and
That's how I would have preferred to have done it with that piece of shit game. I mean,
Yeah.
Jesus.
it's true. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
We had like an event and we got all together, got excited.
Mm.
First play of the game was a pick by the Rams.
Oh my god, it was beautiful.
Yeah,
I was
I'm
like,
like,
this is
okay,
gonna
It
be
started
fun.
off pretty good.
Now
Yeah.
Tom Brady's going down. That fuck face is
Yeah.
going down.
Fuck
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Fuck him in the
But then he wins again.
again.
It's just inevitable.
Yeah.
I don't know. It makes me sad just talking about it. Let's talk about the halftime show. Huh?
Oh,
guys?
that was so bad.
I don't really give a shit about Maroon 5, whatever.
No.
Like, I'm not mad at Maroon 5 for performing. I think we got what we expected there. I'm upset
Oh yeah, Cody.
because the fucking SpongeBob thing. Okay?
Oh,
There was the
yeah.
online rumors that they were going to pay tribute
Don't play that song, Cody.
to the creator of SpongeBob who passed away.
Yeah, yeah.
And
He
if,
passed away
if you
this
guys
year.
recall,
Yeah.
Last year.
one of the best episodes of SpongeBob early on was the one they did like the Super Bowl-esque halftime
Mm-hmm.
show with Sweet Victory.
I
and all
went
that.
back and rewatched that clip, and when they react, she's like, "Oh, these fish look weird."
But like that's such like in hindsight, that's such a beautiful scene. And it's
It
like,
is.
It was great.
It's,
It's
it's,
great.
it's
It's-
incredible.
It's Squidward getting back at his brother.
Yeah, it's telling you to like believe in yourself and all this shit, and it's hilarious.
Everyone come together.
And like, so there's all these rumors like the week before saying like they might do Sweet Victory at the end. I'm like, oh, that's amazing.
Oh, I didn't even hear about that. That
Oh
was
yeah,
a
I
total
heard it. Yeah,
surprise
but
to me.
before the game started, everyone at my place was like, oh, they're gonna do it. And I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, I don't fucking
Oh,
believe you at all.
SpongeBob.
And then they do the fucking card. They just have it full screen on SpongeBob. Like, holy shit,
They do
they're
the
doing it.
intro.
And then they cut off. They cut it off right
Yeah.
there. What are you doing?
That's just like them, like, oh, let's be cute, let's get him in,
Yeah.
and then not really knowing what it is.
Like that's doing that and not doing it was worse than
Just
just
not-
not acknowledging it at all.
It's true.
Like,
That and the Outcast. Like I pictured Outcast coming out in like
the one half of Outcast,
one half of Outcast, whatever. But,
Yeah.
you know.
Big boy.
big boy.
So
But yeah, when it first showed up, I'm like, holy shit, they're really doing this.
it
Yeah.
would have been cool too if
Yeah.
like Maroon 5 did a rendition of it.
That's what I was
Yeah.
saying. I was
you
expecting
know?
all three of them. Three, even though Maroon 5 is 5 guys, but you only know the one person, right?
Yeah.
Adam.
Right. That's all.
My
I fucking
favorite
know.
part about that though is that a few months ago, Adam Levine, like he had a statement where he was like, "Rock is going nowhere." Like Rock is like,
Does he
absolute-
think he's making rock?
I know
No,
exactly.
he said Rock is dead.
Rock is dead,
Yeah.
basically. And my favorite part about that was Corey Taylor, the lead singer of Slipknot, was like, "Go back to filming The Voice, you fucking has-been." It's so fucking metal. It was great.
But like the NFL, they have an age problem. Okay, most of their audience, they have the biggest sport.
An
they do.
age problem?
Yes, they have a demographic problem
Uh-huh.
where most of their audience is old white
Got a
people.
race problem too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that would have connected perfectly with millennials if they played the SpongeBob thing.
It's very
That's
true.
what I think. It was, the SpongeBob would have been so specific. A lot
Yeah.
of people would have been like, "Why are they playing this?" No, like not many people knew that the creator died recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if they had like a mural for him or something,
Yeah.
or something like that. You know.
Or something, because like when Bruno Mars did the thing and he did kind of a ballad thing, it went to like the troops and it went
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
like people saying like, "I believe in this," and like so even if they had like that with SpongeBob underneath, like some
There was like a
moment.
like even with the Lady Gaga one, there was like a statement with that, right? Because I would think that was the same year Trump got elected.
They had the I think that was before.
Was that before it, or that was maybe before it was happening? Maybe
no, that might have been after. Now that I think about it. But
I'm not
anyway,
sure.
they had the fucking drone things spelling like what do they spell like one love or something
One
like
love
that
For Lady Gaga?
No, for Maroon 5.
No, but they've done
Yeah,
drones
they did the
before.
drone
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Gaga. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that. But I don't know.
One
No,
love. There's multiple loves. Don't tell me that there's only one love.
It just
I
felt
love pizza,
like
and I love feet. No, I don't like feet
Okay,
at all.
you're
I
one
don't
of
like
those
feet at all.
guys,
Cody
huh?
likes feet.
No,
Find out
hell
in the
no.
find out in the next
Hell
commentary.
no. Ew.
it just felt like it was like rushed
You got feet
together,
tattoos.
even though I'm sure it was like practiced beforehand and like they had everything like ready to go.
Right.
Now
But
it's
it's
like
just it didn't mix. Like it went from Maroon 5 to Travis Scott, and then Big
It
Boy
was
comes
just
out.
segments.
Yeah.
There's
I-
no transitions.
I love like so they announced the halftime act every year. I was like, all right, whatever. And then like weeks leading up, they're like, oh, this person's also going to be joining. So like you can see them not having confidence in the people. It happens every year. Like
Yeah.
Coldplay did it, and they're like, oh, also Bruno Mars and Beyonce. Okay,
Yeah,
please
yeah.
watch the show. And it's like
Yeah, then,
Whatever.
like Coldplay headline, and then they're like,
Yeah.
but Beyonce's gonna be there, and like,
there's a. I
Oh,
remember the
Queen
part
Bee.
when like towards the end of the Coldplay set, it's just Beyonce and Bruno Mars taking center stage, just singing to the camera, and you see Chris Martin.
Chris
Yeah,
Martin.
yeah.
He's like poking his head up in the
He's, like,
background.
trying to
he's
get
like,
in
I'm
there.
also singing, guys.
Yeah.
yeah. It was
and then
amazing.
which one was Red Hot Chili Peppers? They performed with somebody.
Ugh, if they did, that was a long time ago. I don't remember
No,
that.
that
at all.
wasn't that long ago.
The
Come
Chili
on.
Peppers?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
was it just Flea? Maybe
No,
just
it was
Flea
like
came
the
out.
full, like they had like
Really?
the full band. Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't remember
I
that.
don't remember that. You know who should be doing it? And I've been saying this for like 10 years now.
Metallica.
Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think they're the one rock band that is kind of like widely
Yeah.
accepted by everybody. You know what I mean?
I
think
was,
they'd be great.
They have catchy tunes.
Yeah.
While we were watching it,
They do
there were,
SpongeBob.
My
one- they
Hero.
would do. There was a. I think their guitar player, like he was out there, he had like super long hair,
Okay.
and for a split second, Amber was like, "Wait, is that Dave Grohl?" He's like, "Oh, how great would it be if they came out?"
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, but I liked Ellis's tweet. Who was
Which one?
he had a tweet of who was it? Somebody was there that was attending the Super Bowl, like waiting for my
Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi. He was
yeah.
like waiting to get the call, and it's just like a photo of him like looking off into the distance. Like I should be doing that.
Yeah, because he's a big rock star too,
Yeah.
and I think he owns, or he wanted to own a team,
Mm.
but it didn't go through. But he's a huge football fan.
The Patriots owner is so old.
I would love
it?
to own a
Wow.
team, but I did that on Madden. This shit's hard.
Is it?
man.
Yeah. There's a lot of pressure.
I played as the Raiders, right? And I was trying to
Why?
keep it up to
Oh,
date.
that's why.
I wanted a challenge. And I wanted to keep it up to date, so I tried to relocate them to Vegas.
Uh-huh.
That shit costs money.
Oh,
guys.
yeah, yeah,
Believe it or not, that shit puts you in debt.
You don't
and
get
I
the
got
tax
fired
breaks?
after a year. They're like, yeah, you're not making any money.
Oh.
You are being relieved of your position. And I was like,
Who fires the owner though?
like stockholders and shit, probably. I don't know.
Oh,
Shareholders.
it's a public thing. It's
I guess. I don't know. All I know is I was kicked the fuck out, Caesar style.
Question: When they were giving they were doing like the trophy ceremony,
The
was
MVP.
I
everyone
probably wasn't watching at that.
Yeah,
point.
I gave
Oh,
up.
really?
I get
Oh,
pissed
okay.
off when it's the page. I don't
like
watch
Roger
this shit.
Goodell came out? People were booing. People don't like him.
No
Right.
one. They don't like anyone who's in that job, but people don't like Roger.
Okay,
Goodell.
all right. Because I
The
remember
no
the
fun
year.
league guy.
Yeah.
Because I remember the year of when Tom Brady cheated and like he was suspended for.
It's
like, the
funny
first
every
year.
time the Patriots do win because
He hates-
Goodell hates the
Okay, all
Patriots
right,
and
yeah.
they hate him.
Yeah, I
Oh,
remember
he does. I didn't know that.
I mean,
They're just
you
not a
can
fan.
assume.
Ah,
Yeah, he was trying to get Brady suspended.
Yeah.
This
I
is
did
Chili
love the-
Peppers one.
yeah. I watched
When was this?
2014.
Oh, excuse me. I apologize.
Well, this
was Bruno Mars
Bruno
then.
Mars.
Yeah.
And
he
Chili
showed up-
Peppers.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's cool.
It was a good. It was a good performance.
Oh, going back to that engagement party. Did I talk about it on the Patreon section?
You
remember.
briefly mentioned it.
Whatever. A friend of friend, he had like his wedding ring,
Yeah.
and he fucking
He opens bottles with
Yeah,
it.
he was just.
Yeah.
just
Oh,
like
that's
that.
bad. I tried that once. Didn't work.
Nah, it was cool.
My buddy does that too. Because he said it's like pure silver or something, so it doesn't scratch.
Oh, interesting.
I have the I forget what they called it. Something like
Copper.
Let me see.
Quartz.
Hold on.
Cobalt.
It says on the inside.
Never take it off. Oh, fuck.
It's on the
Please.
It's bad luck.
Please.
Oh, what does he have a? Oh no, you don't tan. I was gonna say if you have a ring. Tan.
Yeah, please.
That's mean.
Yeah, he doesn't tan. Look at him.
Black diamond
Don't-
is what is on the inside
Black
of this.
Dahlia.
Black
He could
diamond
tan
is
if
the
he put
title.
his mind to it.
I used to be good at tanning. Back when,
He used to.
like
be.
I would go to the
You went
lake
to
and
tanning
shit.
beds?
I would
Oh,
go to the
okay.
lake or like
Yeah.
the beach or something, and like my skin tans pretty well.
Just lay out.
I don't get outside anymore. Yeah.
no,
I don't
not,
like being outside.
Doesn't
not even in the. They say you get UV rays in your car.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, that does happen sometimes. Like I have like my elbow on the edge of the window or something like that, like going like that.
They said if you're in traffic a lot, put sunscreen in your car.
Well,
Not
I
on
missed
you
that
though,
memo.
just in your car.
Yeah.
Put a
Don't even put
sunscreen
it
on your
Just
car.
keep it there.
Yeah.
What was funny though was the after part where the reporter was trying to get a hold of Tom
Oh my
Brady.
god, that was
What the fuck
hilarious.
was going on
it
with
was
that?
chaos.
Yeah.
Why didn't you cut that audio?
Yeah.
I'm glad that you didn't. It was hilarious.
Like
but
there was no organization
I would
there.
have had a nervous breakdown if I was cutting
Yeah.
that thing. Be
I
like,
just
mute,
kept-
mute.
I kept hearing, "Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Look out, look out,
hey,
look out.
he's mine, he's mine."
And then Tom Brady was asking like, "Are you okay?" Like
Yeah.
to like
Yeah.
the owner or something. He's like, "Are you okay? Like, can you breathe or some shit?"
That was so
'Cause you're
funny.
95 years old.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing here?
Damn.
Go back to your skybox.
That was the funniest part. Your Skype, yeah, you see their fucking. They've got like box seats, like these recliner chairs.
Oh really? Giselle
Yeah.
jumping up and down.
Yeah, you don't love him. It's all for show. It's a scam.
That's a long show they've been doing.
Tom Brady's got a good life, man.
Yeah,
Poor thing.
I did love when they show the before and after photos, like the 10-year
yeah, yeah.
difference.
That was funny.
He was just like bloated and
Yeah.
dorky looking.
Yeah,
And then the Rams quarterback was like 10.
yeah.
yeah, that's funny. What was the whole thing with Tony Romo? People were like, he's calling all the shots.
Romo is a fucking brilliant broadcaster.
Yeah.
Was he good? I wasn't
was
sure if
really
he was doing a good
good.
job
Have
or
you
not.
guys been following him the last couple years?
No, I didn't know
Oh
he
my God.
broadcasted.
Dude, he's been doing these games and like they'll be getting ready to play and he's like, oh, they got the matchup on the left side of there. They're going to throw it to a slant. And
They throw it?
He'll
happens.
fucking call it.
Whoa.
Because
crazy.
sometimes he's wrong, but when he gets it, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I just keep
Tony
thinking
Romo's the best broadcaster in the game right now.
I just
Whoa.
keep thinking
Yeah.
how Ken like thinks that the NFL is like rigged and
Scripted?
shit. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
scripted and stuff. I'm like, oh fuck, maybe it is.
He really
Yeah.
thinks it's scripted?
I don't think so.
I
I don't
don't
know. Maybe it could be.
Well, they didn't call that pass interference thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, the Saints probably would have done better than the Rams did. in
Oh, they would have
hindsight.
put up 3 points?
They
More
would
than
have put
3
up more than
points?
3 probably. Yeah. God, I'm so mad that happened.
Right?
How
like,
does that happen? It's the fucking Super Bowl.
the total was 13-3, right?
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
disappointing.
ridiculous. But that's like I assume the Rams are going to get killed, but like can you say they did get killed or like it was a close game?
No,
I don't know.
They got killed.
Like, yeah,
Mentally, they
their
got killed.
offense like never stood a chance.
Yeah.
Like the time of possession was like 75 to 25%.
Yeah.
Edelman had more fucking catches and passing yards than the entire offense. I think, right?
At one point, yeah.
At one point, he did. Yeah, which I'll admit, he was like every time he got I was like, oh fuck,
Tits.
he's
You
pretty
think he's a
good.
good looking dude? What are you saying?
No, I'm saying he did good.
good.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he's a nice looking guy. I
got a
mean,
good beard.
I'm
He's
not
on
one.
steroids.
I mean, look, I'm
He's
not.
on steroids?
Yeah, he got suspended like 4 games.
Oh
this
well,
year.
fuck him.
Oh,
then.
really?
Yeah, which
Oh,
they
ha-
failed to mention when they gave him the MVP award.
How did they
Which I thought was funny.
Why is he still
beard, though.
playing then?
Its first offense is like 4 games. It's no
And
big
that's
deal.
it. It's
Yeah.
like, oh,
They're like, you,
yeah.
whatever.
Oh,
Get
no.
you next time.
As long as you don't hit someone, you're
Yeah.
fine. Whatever. We won't spend you that long.
There was
Yeah,
some
that's
like
true.
questionable calls. I forgot on who, but like
Yeah, there's a bit of a late hit on Goff.
Yeah.
Before he was been Goffle, he got hit on the sideline. Could have been a hit. Thank you. But it's one of those where it's like, oh, he was still in the fucking sideline.
Was that there
Oh,
was
you-
one call where it's like they didn't really analyze it. They just kind of brushed it off. It was like, yep, this happened. And then they couldn't find it on the cameras. And we're like, oh, I don't know which one that was. And then
Yeah.
just kept going.
there was a helmet to helmet that didn't get called.
Oh, really?
Is it on the Patriots?
I don't. Probably.
Mm.
Probably.
They're paid off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were those balls flatten again? I don't know. Find out next year.
Don't say that. Patriots fans get really mad at you for bringing that
Oh,
up.
really?
It was one season. It was one season, okay?
It happened. It was.
And it didn't even make any difference because they were losing at the time, okay?
I love that there was that one kid that did the science project on that
Oh,
and
yeah.
like proved that it was
That's
true.
hilarious.
It's so good. So
Yeah.
good. Speaking of being so good, housekeeping, real quick. Aw, I know it's your favorite section. We gotta let them know. We
Yeah.
gotta. It's our time is now.
It's our time.
This is
guys.
our time.
This is our time.
This is our time to shine.
Like, you don't feel pressure after saying that?
This is our
I
time.
feel like these words better fucking count.
Oh, Jesus
know?
Christ! I always feel pressure when I have to because I have to run these off, and
Yeah.
then like I get distracted.
No
by the
pressure because it's our
sound bites.
fucking time.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right.
Man.
All right. Here we go. Patreon.com/Wangers. That's where you can find a lot of our cool stuff. We got a lot of great tiers on there. We got a lot of great content coming out. We just came out with a Wangers drive-through. You guys can check that out. $3. And
Congratulations to you, by the way. That was a tough edit.
that was a very tough edit.
I'm
It was hilarious.
glad you got through it.
It was very fun. It started. The original cut, I think, was like
It was over 20.
22 minutes.
Yeah.
I got it down to maybe 17, which is our longest one yet. It was a nightmare.
It's an adventure, guys.
But it's
Watch
a good kind of nightmare. Like as I'm cutting it, I may have been miserable, but I'm like, okay, people are going to
the
enjoy
end
this.
product was great.
Yeah, and I'm sure at some point we'll release it to the public so they can see it as well. But this weekend, we've got a behind the scenes for that mess.
Yeah.
Where it kind of sets up the stage of everything that was going to happen with that episode, because basically everything before that went wrong, then during went wrong, and then after went wrong. So
A lot of
it was
things
just,
went wacky.
It was a messy time, but for your enjoyment and our misery, I think you guys will like it. So that'll be for $3. Also, we have a new commentary coming out this Thursday for Fast and Furious with our boys RB3 and JTE.
It's the fourth film.
The fourth film in the hashtag family franchise. Trust me, when you go back, and I remember specifically a lot of moments that we were
good one?
dying. Yeah, I think that was one of the ones where I said something right before you did.
Oh, yeah. I think you did that
Was
a couple of times in the commentary.
Was this commentary the start of the family weirdness?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes,
okay,
yes. A very weird subplot that's
Yes.
in these films
Yeah.
that we discovered.
And there will be a Fast and Furious highlight reel for that too, so you guys can check that out. That'll be up on the YouTube channels.
I'm liking this epic music here.
This is really great.
Our
we
time.
got multiple tiers. You got a $1
hold
tier,
on.
$3 tier, $5,
Play that
$10.
music. This is our time. It sounds so much cooler when it's
It
right
sounds
there.
so much
oh
cooler.
my god! All right,
it
sorry,
really
go
does.
on,
No,
go on.
you're good. You're good. So we have those. We did a live stream actually the other day of Cody playing Resident Evil 2.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of want to do that again, except I want you to play Fourth Survivor because
Sure.
it's that one will be a lot of fun because it's like if you die, we have to start over and do this thing. So
Okay.
that could be a lot of fun. Got all that. I won't say when it's coming out, but we do have a short film coming out this month.
Scandalous.
I'll probably announce the release date next week, maybe even a little tease. Aside from this tease, like you'll actually see something, but there will be a short film for that for something coming out this month.
There's no turning back from this.
No turning back. I already announced
so
it.
cool. It's
I already
so much
announced
cooler.
it. And also be sure to check out Chet Barney. That was a fun sketch. Almost had 3,000 views. Hey,
Hey, nice.
nice. Also, be sure to subscribe to this channel, Amateur Hour Films. This is where you can find all of our content. Wangers on iTunes, which is simply The Wanger Show. We're also on Spotify. Subscribe, rate, review. We got a merch store. If you want to wear our faces on your face, no, our faces on your chest or your butts or on a pillow where you can sleep on. Yeah, kind of like your head. Buy some merch. We got a lot of great designs on there. Some new designs. Our buddy Mike DeWolf.
Oh,
Thank you, Cody. You fucked up, Brian.
I got him.
You can check it out. It's a TeePublic. Top of the description. You can check that out. We also have a Bandcamp, which is essentially if you don't want to pledge to our Patreon and you want to listen to our commentaries, you can purchase them there as well separately. We have a bunch of stuff. We have all the Marvel movies. We got the family franchise. We've got the Jurassic Parks split. We got a lot of great content on there. A lot of great commentaries. You should definitely go ahead and check that out. Again, if you want to find that, link is at the top of the description. And finally, be sure to check out my buddy Michael Medina's Instagram. He's trying to be an influencer. So please be sure to check that out because this is our time. This is
our
now.
time.
This is our time.
Yeah.
And and hey, possibly phone calls will be returning.
Yeah,
We got to
can
test
do
it
that.
out. But phone calls might return next week.
Okay.
Might. Well, I'll make an announcement. If you're a $10 tier and person and up, you'll be getting a message. Don't worry about that.
You done?
I'm done.
What are some other like generic trailer phrases that play during epic music? Like,
They say that this is our time.
no, I'm just saying. I'm
Oh.
thinking of other ones like "It's the only way" or something like that.
Don't ever let them get into
Yeah,
cars.
yeah, yeah. Don't ever let them get in their cars. Yeah, that's good.
The world is changing.
Yeah, that's good.
That
The
happens a
world's
lot.
Changing.
Yeah.
We must stop this. This is,
Worldwide destruction.
What was it?
this is the last chance.
Yeah.
To give them back their bomb.
There's no turning back.
Whoa.
Disavowed by the government. Just becomes a Mission Impossible trailer.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Nah, I
You know what I'm
can't
saying? Like
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the generic
think.
trailer
I'm trying to
lines.
think of like a Jason Bourne.
Yeah.
Like I remember the Bourne Legacy, or one of them. He's like, one guy just shouts, "That's Jason Bourne!"
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
something
yeah.
like that, right? Yeah. Man, that was the best. Speaking of movies, what do you got here? What are you watching? Or what are you playing?
Well, it just says 8 best movie trailers.
Ooh.
But I don't
We'll get back to that.
All right.
You watch Velvet.
Yes, Queen.
Velvet Buzzsaw. All right. Brian, have you seen this film?
I have
did not.
not.
Ah!
Is
a good
it-
movie.
It's good.
It's really good.
I liked
It's
it.
worth it.
I kind of loved it when I was watching it, and I was like, oh, I wonder how everyone else liked it. And I
Yeah.
was like, it's kind of just mixed
It's
to
kinda mixed.
good.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, whatever. I really liked it a lot, but yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. It's no Nightcrawler.
Dan
No.
Gilroy.
I was
same
talking
director.
Dan Gilroy. I was talking with JTE when we did the commentary, and I was telling him it looks and feels like a Netflix movie.
Ah,
Okay.
Like
is that
like
a good thing?
Okay.
not really. I mean, I think
I know what you're saying.
focusing more on the story of this movie is like definitely the selling point. But if you look at Nightcrawler, like the film making of that movie is great. Like the overall look and atmosphere of that movie is like, whoa, this looks gorgeous. Like LA looks so, they make LA the most disgusting place on the planet look beautiful. And this one is just like, oh yeah, it looks like it's made for TV kind of. Yeah, it doesn't. I
don't necessarily disagree.
I didn't feel like it had like a specific look to it.
Does it look lower budget?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
I think it looks lower budget.
Is it a more self-contained movie? Like, is it?
It's out there
in a sense.
It doesn't take place. It does take place in multiple locations.
Yeah,
it's mostly in LA.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, mostly. But I thought it was a very clever take on like the over commercialization of art and stuff like that, and how like we take it for granted a lot of times.
Is it a spoil?
Yeah, be careful.
Okay, because
I know. I kind of know what I want to say.
I'll write it down.
Also because it becomes a completely.
So that's.
Damn it,
can
Brian.
you say what it's about? Or is that a spoiler?
I could say the world it takes place in. Yes, you took the words out of my mouth. You did it again, Brian. You did it by text that time.
I didn't want to say it though.
I know it's tough to say,
right?
It's
because
tough to say.
As soon as you realize what that is, and it's like, oh fuck
once that particular thing happens, you're like, oh, that's what kind of movie this is. It becomes kind of like this type of
thing.
And
that ending.
Oh,
I mean,
that ending. That's a joke. That's a joke, everybody.
Critics be critics.
I think Brian will like it.
I hope
it's not too on the nose for him.
Okay.
I never felt like a Glass. I'm going to use that comparison for the rest of the year. It never felt like Glass, where it was like shoving it in your face.
No, I mean like the message of it.
Oh yeah. Maybe. Jake Gyllenhaal's fucking awesome.
He's so good.
God
He's
damn,
so good in
he
this
plays
movie.
a flamboyant man, and like just everything he do is like super exaggerated, but like also a little bit contained. It's not like ever over the top. Toni Collette is awesome.
Great.
Renee Russo. I feel like she wasn't in it as much, or maybe they didn't use her as much, but she's still really awesome. The girl from Stranger Things.
Yeah, she was good.
The sister.
Okay.
What's her name?
Natalia Dyer.
Yes.
Is her name.
She was great. It took me a second. I was like, who's this? She's a cutie.
Who's this really skinny girl? Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah. And then the girl, dude, the one girl, I didn't care for her that much. She felt a little out of place. The main girl.
I think that's just her character.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know what you're thinking.
She's like way more, I don't know, like as if everyone's
she's kind of the protagonist of the movie.
Yes.
In a sense. Like it's sold as a Jake Gyllenhaal movie, but like I'm like, no, it's kind of her story.
It's kind of her story.
Yeah.
But like
Josephina?
Yes.
Yeah. It felt like if this were a comedy, she would be the only one playing it straight, but in a bad way.
It kind of is a dark comedy.
In a way.
Kind of. I laughed during a lot of it.
A lot of the a lot of
the stuff that happens.
Definitely where it's my favorite movie of the year, I guess. Because
it's
the only thing I've seen so far.
I think it's a nice lampooning of like the art culture and art industry.
Because Jake Gyllenhaal plays an art critic.
Yes.
Yeah.
And criticism in general. Like it's a good lampooning of that too.
Yeah.
Does it feel like the same director as Nightcrawler, or is it a completely different movie?
You know, I was wondering that. Like, I was as I was watching, I was like, would I have like seen this if I didn't know it was from Dan Gilroy and Jake Gyllenhaal? I'm like, I don't know, it doesn't really feel similar to me.
No,
which is kind of which might speak to Gilroy's strength is that it doesn't feel like Nightcrawler. It shows that he can do multiple things. But
he doesn't have like a signature like to him.
I didn't see anything too much like that in this movie.
Okay.
Yeah. Nightcrawler's that's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah,
I love
that's great.
that thing.
But that's what I was going to say.
2013?
That was 2014. Yeah.
Nightcrawler had a lot of dark humor.
Yeah.
A lot of funny
Similar
parts.
in this, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Whereas Nightcrawler is like a character piece. Like you're basically watching them. Like the story is interesting, but you're watching the movie for the performance.
Yeah.
And I think all the other performances elevate
this one's
that.
more of an ensemble.
Yeah. This has got a bunch of people where it focuses on some people here and there, and some great visuals too. Some really, really great visuals.
Yeah. Give it a shot, Brian. I think you like it. It's on Netflix.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
I'd say you don't have to pay for it, but I mean, you're technically paying for it, but you
you
watch it in the comfort of your own home.
Yeah, because I really enjoyed Nightcrawler, so I'll see it. Yeah.
Good
Have
movie.
you seen Exit Through the Gift Shop?
Yes.
So is it like kind of like that?
Is that one of his other movies?
No, it's like that of like
the themes of it?
the commercialization of art in general.
A little bit.
Okay.
This is kind of like an extremist take on it, but yeah, a little bit. I guess the same idea.
There's kind of a spoiler in the IMDb description
For Velvet Buzzsaw?
Yeah.
Let's see. Fuckers. Don't look it up. Yeah, because like I saw the only thing I saw going into it was like the Netflix trailer on Netflix where it like starts to play it automatically, but I had the sound off and I just saw kind of clips going back and forth.
Did you notice they've been showing just clips lately on Netflix? Like, you know, when like you would hover over it and it would play like the trailer. Now it's playing like a clip from the movie.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't know if I like that or not.
I don't like them
playing anything. You're right. Yeah, I don't like this at all.
Like I can't just like leave it up and have it not play anything. I have to be on like the search.
I'm like anxiety. Like I better fucking keep going.
Yeah. I have to go to like the search bar or something where I have to type something in.
I always like the ones that just have the same generic song.
Yeah, don't read the IMDb description.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Go in and as blind as you possibly can because once you
I had no idea what movie this was.
No,
This was about when I saw it. I just knew it was Dan Gilroy and Jake Gyllenhaal.
I'll be careful here, but did you by chance pick up what was going to happen? Like
not really until it started happening.
Okay.
And then that's when I realized what kind of movie it was.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
All right. Cool. Yeah. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some moments where like I laughed. But only because it was so fucking cool what was happening. Not even just like it's supposed to be kind of disturbing some of the things, but other times it was just like, fuck, that's cool.
I will say I don't know why it's called Velvet Buzzsaw.
Yeah, I think that's just a cool
they just
title.
did it because it sounds cool.
It involves with a character and their past.
Yeah.
But
you're
it's
not the main character.
Yeah,
and you're not.
It's not like it's not like an art piece, like an extravagant, you know, like.
There could be a deep meaning that I'm missing here.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just a cool name.
It does sound cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess like this speaks to art in general. Like it can be named anything, but like people can give it meaning.
Yeah. Hey,
maybe.
Shit.
Yeah.
You sure you haven't seen this movie?
No.
It's pretty good, man.
So check it out, Velvet Buzzsaw. It's pretty dope.
And exit through the gift shop too.
That one too.
That's a good one. I remember that was like
Banksy.
so hyped up, or like just the Disneyland scene was like so like you got to see what they do in Disneyland in the movie. Like that's what made me watch it. Like I wanted to see like what the
I don't remember
hubbub
that.
was. Like when they put the Guantanamo Bay
Mickey
blow up doll, and they put it in the not blow up doll, but the body thing inside Thunder Mountain.
I don't remember that.
You remember that?
No.
The whole thing where they get like interrogated and shit by Disney police.
Exit through the gift shop?
The Banksy one.
The Banksy?
Yes.
Where I just remember him putting on the show of that guy he made.
Yes, that's towards like the end of the movie.
Yeah. Okay.
But like that, him and that guy go to Disneyland,
Ah.
and like Banksy has like a blow up like human doll,
And you
and puts a Guantanamo Bay uniform on it,
Okay.
and then like sneaks into Thunder Mountain and puts it on,
Huh.
and then like the roller coaster goes by,
Yeah.
and then like the park security immediately snatches him up because they have like hidden security guards around there.
Yeah.
And like the guy gets interrogated and all that shit. It's
That-
so
that-
cool.
That guy, but not Banksy, because no one
Banksy
knows.
gets out.
Banksy got out.
Yeah, apparently.
This
Yeah.
just reminded me of that one movie that they filmed all in Disneyland.
Oh yeah, Escape
Tomorrow.
from Tomorrow.
Yeah,
Escape
yeah.
from Tomorrow. Not great.
Great title.
but- Great
Yeah.
title, but
A cool
Yeah.
concept, but not good movie.
the actor was on Schmoes back in the day, on the Toad Hop days.
Ah.
And that's what really got me into it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's cool, interesting. That's what made me think about it. I just want to talk about Resident Evil 2 real fast.
Sure, go ahead.
Because this game's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I've been playing it, and it's making me want to play more Resident Evil games. Like, look, listen.
I'm listening.
Everybody out there, not you.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
Because you played it, and
didn't
you're not
make it
going to
clear.
buy it.
I'm not going to buy it.
Everyone, if you haven't played Resident Evil 2, if you like horror games, go out there and buy it. Support this game. It's doing really well, and I want it to do even better because I want them to remake number 3, and I want them to
Are you a
stick-
fan of the original number 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's
I'm a-
like your favorite Resident Evil game from the original series?
the original one remake.
For like the GameCube or whatever in like 2002?
2002.
Yeah.
That one's my absolute favorite.
Remember that was hyped up like shit on
Dude.
the Nintendo Power I had. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude,
It was just like
those
the
screenshots.
the image of the guy like the main zombie that turns around in the beginning.
Yep.
Like I remember that was the cover of Nintendo Power.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good stuff. That one's my absolute favorite.
The magazine Nintendo
Dude,
Power.
I used to have stacks of that shit.
I
Yeah.
think I
forgot
Game
about that.
Informer.
I
And
had
I
Game
remember.
Yeah, I think I had that one too.
And I
wanna
remember
say.
seeing the images for it and reading all that. Like I used to love reading those fucking magazines and getting excited just hearing from the producers and directors and their like thought process and like just Resident Evil 2. Like I've always been a Resident Evil fan. Like even when 7 came out, it like made me get into the series. But like it felt like something slightly was missing. Maybe because Resident Evil 7 was first person.
You saying it wasn't Resident Evil-y enough?
No.
Okay.
It like at first I was worried about that, but as soon as you start playing, it plays so much like a Resident Evil game, like you don't even really notice it. But 2 just made me fall in love with the series all over again in like a completely different way. Like I bought Code Veronica online on PS4, which is like the true sequel to Resident Evil 2. Because when they made 2, 3 was almost technically like it was started as like a spin-off, but they slapped 3 on the title.
Has it always been the same company making it?
Capcom.
Capcom makes it all? It doesn't like
different
shift.
directors and stuff, but they've had like a wide, crazy fucking adventure from beginning to end, and like they've had a bunch of identity crises, but now they finally like found their way.
It seemed like they started to go just towards like a shoot 'em up type thing, and now they've kind of reclaimed their horror.
Resident Evil 4 was like a revolutionary thing for video games in general, because that third person perspective, like over the shoulder, like so many video games would be influenced by that, because that came out in like, I don't know, 2003, 2004. I don't even remember. I was still in middle school when that fucking came out. Yeah. And that completely like changed the game.
It's not always third person?
No, it was like, okay,
it used to be like the weird hallway cam, right?
Yeah,
I hated that shit.
It was like a fixed camera perspective. So like that created the tension and the horror from those games, because when you play it, going forward, like pushing up to go forward wasn't always the case. Like it would start from an angle and you'd have to like move. Like sometimes going backwards is going forwards. You almost have to think of it like if they place cameras all over the place, you're seeing the point of view from those cameras and playing it.
On the original Resident Evil.
The original
like
one.
A security camera type thing.
Kind of, yeah. And that created the tension because you can never fully see what's in front of you, but you can hear it, and like it's coming forward towards you, and you'd have to shoot it. Not only that, but you can never run and shoot at the same time. So like that creates even more tension.
Not frustrating at all.
It's so frustrating.
In the originals.
In the original ones. Now you can, but what they do great in 2, and maybe you caught this when you played it, is that you can walk and shoot, but if you do that, your aim's going to be all over. I mean, you played on assisted though.
Don't tell anybody.
Okay. But when you do that,
aim.
He's so mad at me for that.
I'm not mad at you. I just
it's like
I'm not good at these games, man.
But like when you do walk forward in the new one and you try to shoot him in the head, it could go off to the right because you're moving. So it almost forces you to stay still. And that's what makes it so fucking creepy.
So Resident Evil 4 was the first one where it was like a static behind you. Okay.
It was more traditional, but that sort of started.
So 2 was the fixed camera, the original 2?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's what, like the one you were playing. The one he was playing on 2. That was
a remake of the second one.
But that's not a fixed camera angle?
No. They updated with the over the
it felt like it was just a regular third person. You're just like,
They're taking the model from, like, they're combining, like, 4, 5, and 6 of that over the shoulder, but they're making it more claustrophobic. Like, they're a little bit closer on you. They're making the hallways a lot darker. You can't really see a whole lot. And then when they get into 5, Resident Evil 5... it's a great game. It's a great action game, but it's not like survival horror at all.
Oh, really?
It goes a little over the top. It rides a line. I always compare Resident Evil 5 to like Live Free or Die Hard, where it's like it's a cool.
Oh wait, no, that was the good one.
That was Live Free or Die Hard was
that was
fine.
the good.
That was
the
Long?
That was Timmy Oliphant.
Yeah,
right?
Justin Long,
Kevin Smith.
Justin Long, Kevin Smith.
Too.
Yeah.
What a bizarre movie that was.
Very bizarre. But it's an entertaining action movie, but it's not a Die Hard film. I hate to fucking be that guy.
You're being the guy.
I know, but
being the guy.
I'm being that guy. But then like Resident Evil 6 was Die Another Day, or
I heard that sucked. Like,
whatever
really
the
bad.
5th one was, whatever the fuck it was. Like it was bad. I've never till this
Good
day.
Day to Die Hard.
Yes, there you go. Great title. Terrible movie.
Yeah.
Till this day, I've never beaten Resident Evil 6.
You just were over it?
I was and I've tried it multiple times. I think hopefully on this next playthrough, because I like to try to play them all every year.
Sure.
Or at least, going on to the next year. Because for 6, they go all out. They it's so fucking bizarre. It's bonkers.
Yep.
And they do 4 campaigns with 4 different characters.
Fuck that.
And they all like intertwine with each other. It's a great concept, but it's just like way too fucking much. Like then when they came back for 7, it was simple, to the point, first person, but it still feels like a Resident Evil game. Yeah. And now they have that. They created an engine, a specific engine for Resident Evil games, for Resident Evil 7. So they use that same engine on Resident Evil 2, and that's like it's the RE engine.
Okay.
So now, going forward, my hope is that they keep using that same engine.
Sure. They
still use the same mechanics for Resident Evil 2 into 8, and then possibly even a Resident Evil 3 remake. I did see some tweets of like rumors of them possibly like focusing on 8 and then 3, which would be great.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they're going to go back to first person, because as you pointed out to me, the VR was such a big hit with it.
Yeah. Like it's so much scarier that
And even
way.
JT was telling me he played that whole game in VR.
Yeah. I don't know how, dude. All right, let's do a little history lesson with me and Resident Evil.
Wait, which game in VR? Resident Evil 2?
7.
Oh, 7. Goddamn
or
games are
if you're
there?
following the thing, so there's 1 through 7. Okay,
Yeah.
initially just through various consoles.
Yeah,
7 was one that came out last year, maybe the year before.
2016.
and that was all strictly
That's
through
a few years
VR.
ago.
They're
Years
also going back now, and looks like they're remaking the older ones too, as they make newer ones as well.
Yeah.
So that's kind of that's
And that-
where he's going with all these games.
Now they're on 2.
Yeah,
remake
on
because
the
is-
remake stage.
Yeah.
People have wanted them to remake Resident Evil 2 for years, and then finally in like 2015 they made the announcement like we're fucking doing it. Resident Evil 2, we're remaking it, but
Because it originally came out on PlayStation, the very
Yeah.
first
very
PlayStation.
first, yes,
Yeah.
yeah. But I think part of the worry is that when they remade the original GameCube, the original Resident Evil for GameCube,
Yeah.
which is like in 2002, the sales weren't great.
Ah.
Granted,
Oh,
this
really?
was-
I
no,
thought it was a big thing.
it was
Wow.
a big hit commercial. Like, I mean,
Nintendo power thought it was a big deal.
Critically, everyone loved it. It's one of the
Okay.
greatest games of all time. But I don't think they sold that well. And the same
that's a
thing
shame.
happened because the year after they did Resident Evil 0, which
Ooh.
was
That's right.
which was a game that was originally supposed to be for like PlayStation and Nintendo. There's like screenshots of like the same kind of graphics, but Zero is a prequel, and they made it with the same kind of graphics with the remake of 1. They didn't really sell that well, and it didn't really do anything new and fresh. So I think they went away from remaking games and they focused on Resident Evil 4.
Which Resident Evil was on GameCube?
That was the original Resident Evil that they
the
remade.
remake.
Oh, that they remade.
And
it.
then
'Cause I played
Resident Evil
4
4.
on-
Resident Evil 4
on
was
the
on
Wii.
GameCube.
But I also
Oh,
I
you
played
did
on
on
the
the Wii?
Wii.
How'd that go?
It was fine. It was
Did
really
you have like
slow.
the gun?
Yeah,
Yeah.
But it was really slow because like it would like you would stay and then you would have to like look around and aim at it.
Ah,
You
jeez.
can also play
Sounds like a
GameCube games on
nightmare.
the Wii,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Because
I had
I own 2, 3, and 4 on the Wii, on the GameCube,
Oh,
and I would just put them in my Wii.
you still have the Wii?
I still got my Wii.
I had the
Yeah.
thing for the GameCube when you put the thing underneath it and you play Game Boy games on it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that was fun.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Have
yeah,
that.
yeah. I think they
shit.
did. I don't think they still do anymore.
Uh-huh.
Back to Resident Evil though.
Yep.
I'm gonna take you on a timeline here. I've always respected the hell out of that series. My brothers played it all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not good at the games, Brian.
You're
I'm
not good at shooters?
Not necessarily.
Which is this one?
I'm not good at Resident Evil for various reasons. For the first one, it's the fixed camera angles. I'm just not good at it.
Okay.
7, I got too fucking stressed out because it's so intense. At least the first part that I was playing
You
was.
had the VR or a regular?
It was the regular, but
Okay.
it's still first person, so it fucks with you. So like a few years ago when they remastered the first Resident Evil
Oh, you
for the
got it?
PS4,
Mhm.
you were like you and JT, you're like, we got to get this, guys. We all got to get this together. It was like $20. I was like, all right, I'll do it. I played it for like 10 minutes. And I was like, I am not good at this. And I got really frustrated and I felt really bad. And then so the 7th one comes out and I was like, okay, I'll play this one. I'll play this one. And it's a great game. I'm not disputing the greatness of the series. I'm just not good at these games. And I was playing the other one. I had to play it on assisted Resident Evil 2 the other day. It's just I don't
breaks
know.
my heart.
I know, and I want to be good at it
Just
because
the
I
controls?
love it.
Because it's not hard. It's not like a
Not
fast-paced
necessarily.
game.
Some of them are hard.
It's the
Oh,
fact
yeah.
that look, I like horror movies, but like horror games stress me out. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
it's
Like
a-
I hate dying, and then I have to like fuck. I got to go through that all again.
And this is
you know
the series
what I mean?
that created survival horror.
Yeah, and
Wow.
it's
Before Silent Hill.
it's
too.
more frustrating for me because like I don't like feeling that stress that
Oh,
often.
okay.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? If
yeah,
I
yeah.
keep dying.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck this. I'll
Resident
play
Evil is
Madden.
really frustrating because you get like 3 bullets.
Yeah.
For like a
That's
horde
the
of
thing.
zombies.
Like that's what I hope I said this. I reviewed it for Collider Games. Check it out. Which is actually cool because I got to interview one of the directors and it was so awesome. And to play the game in front of them and then to the producer be like, "Hey, you figured out that puzzle." A lot of people don't figure that out. I'm like,
Oh, that's
"Ah."
cool. That's a
Whoa.
good feeling.
I've been playing these games for a long time.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
not to say that they're like easy, but you know, like you figured out that one puzzle pretty quickly.
Stay frosty.
I don't recall.
God damn
I
it.
don't
The
recall which one.
the boop boop boop.
Oh, the dots.
Yeah.
The green
Yeah.
dots. Yeah.
They
that
do
was-
shit like
was
that, but
frustrating.
like not to say that their puzzles are predictable, but it's like I've played enough where I like okay,
There's a
I can-
pattern.
I can
You
get
Yeah, you're
understand
looking for
it,
something.
Yeah. But playing those games without like easy access to the internet back in the days, like not really being able to look it up.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
fucking
How to
ugh.
get past a certain thing.
No
Fuck,
Game
man.
Informers
Yeah.
back then. Yeah.
I'm currently playing Code Veronica right now, and that I remember was one of the hardest Resident Evil games because there's no like easy, like medium or like hard difficulties. It's just one fucking difficulty. And the last time I played that game, I had very few handgun ammo bullets for like the final boss and like a knife, and it's fucking brutal. But
it's
great game.
still possible to beat it.
Yeah.
With that.
Mhm.
Okay. That's what
Yeah.
I feel like. It's not possible. Like,
No. Yeah.
For like 8 zombies.
Right.
It takes like 3 bullets to kill them in the head.
So if I'm pretty sure I did say it, but if you're out there, you haven't played Resident Evil 2, reserve your ammo. Like, be smart about it.
Or
like,
just do assisted.
Or just do assisted, and then you get like a shit ton of ammo. Yeah. So yeah, that's my.
that affects it.
Yeah, they give you more ammo.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, it helps you in many different ways.
I thought it just helps your aim to like the head.
It helps you get more ammo that way too. Yeah.
So you pretty much just like slept through the game.
I didn't die for like an hour into it. For like an hour.
Yeah. Yeah. So check out Resident Evil 2. I just go and pick it up. Check out the whole series. It's one of my favorites.
Have you seen the video on Twitter when it's every time Mr. X busts through the door, they play
X gonna give it to you. That's been my favorite. I tweeted out not too long ago that Mr. X trending is like a thing. Is my favorite because people are like legitimately upset about Mr. X. Like they're like pissed off that because like they're saying that it ruins a little bit of like their experience of trying to figure out puzzles. But like that's the point. Like that fucking adds to it. Like every time you start hearing the, you're like fuck. Like that, but that's great because it's not going to be that easy. Otherwise, like if you just like in the original game, there are certain places where like characters like that, or even in 3 Nemesis, which is like you guys saw the movie Apocalypse, like that big one with the machine gun. Remember that one? No. Okay. Well, that character in 3, it's like he comes after you in certain portions, but like there's a point where like if you go through a door, you're safe. In this one, it's like you can get to like a save room, but he'll still be outside. You can fucking hear him, and he's waiting for you. And dude, there were so many times where I'd be playing with my headphones, and you just hear, and like I'm screaming like Josh Pakuga, like
that's
he's
the
playing.
Thing, like I can't relive that twice. Like I'll get through that and I'll feel good, and I'll be like, if I die right after that though, I'm like, fuck it, I can't do it.
You just quit.
Yeah, I'm just like, fuck
can't get to it.
It just makes me so happy. Like it makes me love video games.
It's a big success, man. I'm happy.
So check it out, Resident Evil 2.
Like I said, I respect the hell out of the series. Yeah, I'm happy for it.
I want The Last of Us. Where are you at, Naughty Dog? Drop that shit. Drop it like a Netflix movie.
They're doing their Crash Team Racing remake.
Crash what?
Crash Team Racing.
Crash Bandicoot Racing?
Crash Bandicoot's answer to Mario Kart. You don't remember this game?
Yeah, I played that all the time.
PlayStation.
I loved Crash Bandicoot. Those are like the staples of the early PlayStation. Resident Evil, Crash Bandicoot, and
Spyro maybe.
Is that the dragon?
Spyro too.
Spyro is good.
You remember Pa Rappa the rapper?
I don't, Brian.
Oh, the dog with the.
He was like kick, punch. It's all in the mind. If you want to catch me,
do you have like
I'll
a
show
red
you
beanie?
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I remember
and
that.
And then it was like DDR, but like with just like the things, and you just go left, right.
Oh,
left, right, left.
Oh, I think I did. Is he wearing like a tank top?
Yeah. Fuck yeah, you did.
I know this guy.
Fuck yeah, you did.
All right.
Yeah, it's good shit.
I got that. I'm trying to remember what else I fucking played on the PlayStation back in the day. Twisted Metal was a big one for me.
See,
I never got into that.
Twisted Metal's the shit.
I never had
a lot of Rob
PlayStation.
Zombie on those soundtracks.
I only had the Nintendo 64.
All right.
I played Resident Evil at my at my uncle's house, where because he had a PS2. This was like after it all came out.
Did you ever play a game like and not have a memory card, so you had to keep starting from the beginning?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was the worst. I played so many Gran Turismo things.
The very first Resident Evil game I ever played was Resident Evil 2.
Okay.
And I didn't realize this till I think I might have told this before, but I was playing the demo for it. So at one part it just cuts to black. And I'm like, fuck. And then but the thing is, like when it cuts to black, it plays the music. So I thought something was wrong with the game. So every time I would go to my uncle's house, I would try it. I'm like, okay, this is the time. I would
our time.
I would put the controller in different slots. I would blow on it, do all those things. Never worked.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer.
I always remember playing Resident Evil on a rainy day. So rainy days like this, I want to play it.
Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. If you wanna test me, I'm sure you'll find the things I'll teach ya. Sure to beat ya. Nevertheless, you'll get a lesson from teacher. Now kick.
That's not a.
It's pretty good.
That's totally a white guy doing that, right?
The Asian voice? I'm sure it is.
I think that's a white guy. Doing an
Can't do
Asian
that
accent.
today.
Oh,
do that
wow.
But I think this one like taught you like because like when you first play PlayStation, you don't even know the controls.
Yeah.
So it taught you like triangles
true.
up here, X is down here, square, and all that shit. That's
true.
I remember. I love that game.
Then they put the toggles in there.
Do you guys remember iToy? It was basically a webcam.
For PlayStation
It was
2.
like the
Oh,
precursor
yeah.
to Kinect and all that.
Yeah.
And the Wii and all that stuff.
Do you like hit things
like,
on the sides?
Yeah,
and
you're
shit?
like boxing and shit like that. Yeah.
Dope.
That was cool. I had that.
They were chasing the Dreamcast.
Did he have it?
I never had a Dreamcast.
That was,
Yeah.
like there was only like one guy in the neighborhood that had a Dreamcast, and everyone would just play Crazy Taxi at his house.
Oh yeah, or Sonic. I played
Sonic,
Sonic at
that's
Chase's
okay,
house, and then he had a race. It might have been Crazy Taxi, but he had like the wheel and the gas pedal.
Oh, I loved it in that shit. For like Gran Turismo or like is it Drift or Drive? I forget which one.
I don't know that.
Drift.
PS3.
What's Drift?
Ooh, Dirt. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Dirt was the one on PS3 that I loved.
Joe
playing.
Dirt.
Yeah.
I had that for Cruising USA on the 64.
Cruising! Oh, that's Cruising World.
Cruising
World.
Speaking
You
of
got to be hit.
speaking of Cruising
got the
World,
power.
real quick,
oh
my God.
I'm sorry, that game was amazing.
please find that song.
I love
I
it.
played those all the time at the arcades, like Round Table.
Yeah, that was always fun for N64. If you get like 4 people. Cruising the world.
Do you remember the Nintendo 60, like the Beetle Bug game, the racing
I
game?
don't recall the Beetle Bug one. What's that?
Like it was just like with like they were like updated Volkswagens, and it was like a racing game. It's pretty dope.
This is taking me back.
Hell yeah.
I feel like I'm 9 years old again.
Wait. Have you guys ever
Back when I
played
was
the?
happy. What?
After 9, it was all downhill from there. Like fuck, I'm 10 now.
Hit double digits. It fucking sucks.
You guys ever play the Simpsons game? They had Crazy Taxi,
Yes.
like the style. It was a hit and run. I
Yeah,
think it was.
something like that.
I played Simpsons Wrestling. That was a game on
Oh.
PlayStation 1, PS1, I believe.
Wrestling is the
Oh.
worst.
Oh, that was
I don't
fun.
remember, but they had that, and then they had another one. They had hit and run.
They had like
and
the side scroller one at arcades, right?
well, that was the classic one,
Yeah.
like the arcade one. But then
The Crazy Taxi one, I remember playing that a lot, and there was a I think I played this on GameCube. There was like a tag feature where you would like chase after the person, and then once you run into them, then they're it, and then you have to like run away from them.
for Crazy Taxi.
No, for The Simpsons. The
Oh.
Simpsons Crazy Taxi version.
Oh
That was really fun.
You play Burnout?
no,
Burnout was
that's
fun. You just crash cars.
Ah.
It's like a racing game, but if you crash too many times, you
I think
lose.
we'll be burnouts soon.
Yeah, that happened.
What's the other one? Because there was like one where people say it was like Grand Theft Auto, but for kids, but it was Simpsons.
Oh, really?
Was that hit and run?
Like it was a Simpsons branded game?
Yeah, like it was a full on like Simpsons World type thing. You play little mini games in it.
Interesting. Well, anyways.
When are we doing our Dave and Buster's trip, guys?
Oh, we gotta do
yeah.
it soon.
God.
We should film it. No, I want to hang out and just hang out. We don't need to film us
Wait,
everywhere.
the
we go.
people do that?
Yeah.
They don't film things?
Yeah. Next time we can go bowling and not record it.
Oh, Road Rage.
Oh,
Oh.
that sounds right.
I was thinking of
I
The
think that
Maroon
was the
5
Crazy
thing.
Taxi one.
it's like a thing where it's like when someone steps on your foot.
I don't
Real
know. This is
talk,
all
though,
about-
guys. When
shit.
in Cruising World, when you get to the moon at the end, you're no longer cruising the world.
Yeah.
You're cruising the fucking space, man. And I remember losing my mind when that happened. There were no memory cards back then. You had to beat all that shit.
Yeah.
And me and my friends were
All
playing
that
all those
shit.
races. And we had to unlock the moon.
Yeah.
It was so crazy. It was the equivalent of Rainbow Road.
Yeah.
It was magical.
And
Like
did you
a
do the double
rainbow
gas thing?
Oh,
where it
hell
goes
yeah, I did. Yeah, I did a little fucking wheelie and all
you
that shit.
flip around,
Yeah.
flip over the thing.
Fucking slut.
Ah,
Yeah.
man.
Filthy whore.
And on the
I
moon,
miss
you would
it.
go higher because there's no gravity.
Yo, gravity.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the Earth is flat though.
No, not on the
I
moon.
got to get an emulator or something, man.
Those are-
Play that
yeah.
game.
They don't
again.
have those or I think they
They outlawed
they
them?
like outlawed a bunch of the
Really?
Nintendo 64 emulators.
Really?
I think so. You
I
can
had a
try
bunch
to
of Game Boy ones,
Oh.
but I never did an N64 one.
I did. I had a couple of Super Nintendo ones.
Oh,
you ever play
okay.
Sunset Riders?
No.
That was like an arcade game where it's like cowboys and it's a side scroller and you just shoot.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
I played that in an arcade.
yeah,
yeah.
Sunset
remember that.
Riders.
I wasn't good at it. Yeah.
And then when all the horses come and you have to like jump
Yeah.
over them, that was fucking dope
Holy
game.
shit.
Yeah.
Man.
Shakies, you put your quarter on, like I got next.
Oh.
Yeah,
I got
fuck yeah,
next.
you
You
did.
guys
Like-
remember the commercials for Shakey's?
No,
All
there
right,
was a-
so it's
You
like
did that on the drive-through too. You're
Yeah,
like,
right?
what about Shakey's?
Yeah, it's this little girl, like in between, like showing the pizzas and all that stuff. It cuts this little girl like, get the tickets, and she's all fucking happy, and she's like, come get pizza, and she's like, at Shakey's, and she's all fucking happy. You don't remember this?
no
Guys, it's a thing. This little white girl.
from the 70s.
Of course.
I
It's a
don't remember
white
it.
girl.
It's it. I don't think that's it.
No, this is a 70s
I'll have to
one.
find it. But she had like all the tickets in her hands. Man. All right. Guess I'm just living on.
I
my
don't
own
think
here.
he.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think
a
that
thing.
exists.
I'm gonna find this.
All right,
shit.
find it.
Yeah.
While you find it, I did start watching True Detective season 3.
How's it going for
It's
you?
really good.
How's it like having HBO? Still going good.
You can borrow mine.
I'm not gonna
It's
borrow
my
yours,
family.
man. No, I'm not
It's-
gonna borrow a borrowed HBO Go account.
Oh, okay. It's really good though.
Are
Like
you-
really,
How
really
many
good.
episodes?
4 in. I
Four?
think there's only 5 at the time of this recording. Yeah, it's really fucking solid. Steven Dorff is awesome.
Are he and Mahershala are the leads?
Yeah, he's fine. No, Mahershala Ali's great too.
They're great?
The actress, I can't remember, Caroline? I don't know her name. She's the president in like Fantastic Beasts. She's been in other things, but they're all really solid. The timelines that they fucking go with is like even more so. They follow kind of the first season of True Detective.
Where like it's 2 different timelines.
There's 3 different timelines, Cody.
Fuck off.
There's 3.
Are they connected at all? Or they're all
As far as I've watched, no.
they're all separate.
They're all separate. The main storyline, the one in the past, takes place in the 80s.
This is like This Is Us, but for crime.
Right. Then there's a second timeline.
Just as intense.
Who's pregnant?
Exactly.
Mahershala.
Mahershala Ali.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Who's
a
got
timeline.
PTSD?
There's a
Yeah.
timeline in the 80s. There's a timeline in the 90s, and there's one in the present day.
This is literally This Is Us.
Is it really? Is that how that
Pretty much.
happens?
Whoa.
Holy shit! But yeah, no, they go back and forth, and like the last episode I saw, the end of episode 4, I was like, oh! And then like
I really want to watch it, man. Fuck.
It's really really good. I like it a lot. Fuck, I gotta look up who
Return to form because 2 was disappointing.
I'm on
I
it,
think so.
buddy.
I
I'm
didn't
on it.
even finish season 2.
You didn't care to finish 2.
Nah, I think
I forced myself to finish it.
Amber put it best. I think like the reason why 2, because 2 is such a big departure. Like it's in L.A. I don't know. Maybe it's just something about being in like the South that adds something to True Detective.
The first season was in the
First
South.
out, and then this one too. Maybe I don't know.
The
Maybe
small town vibe as opposed to
Yeah.
the
All
city.
right, buddy.
Yeah.
You ready for these director credits?
Yes. Yes.
First
Queen.
2 episodes were directed by Jeremy Saulnier.
Okay, so you were right then.
Yes.
He's directed like a shit ton of stuff.
He's done Green Room. He did.
That's what.
Ooh.
Yes, there we go.
Um,
Blue Ruin.
Blue Ruin was the other one, yeah.
Murder Party. Yeah. Okay, that's who I
That's
was
one you're
thinking.
talking about?
Yes.
All right, there we
okay.
go.
All right, and then he did Hold the Dark, which I have not seen.
Adam Smith keeps telling me to fucking watch.
Okay,
that thing,
all right,
and he
yeah.
gets more disappointed every time he asks me, and I tell him I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So, God damn it,
it's
Cody.
really good. The creator, Nick, how do you say his last name?
Let me pull it up here. It's right here. Nick Pizzolatto.
Pizzolato.
Sorry about that.
I mean, he's obviously writing, but he's directed a few. He directed the last episode I saw, which was fucking bonkers.
Oh, he directed it.
I think so. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think he started
He's
directing some of them.
directing it.
And then I was like, oh, cool. And then when I saw, it was like, oh, he wrote like all of last season too. So I was like, oh, okay.
He's done all.
He's done all
Hasn't
of
he
them.
written all of the seasons?
I think so far.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's really really good. The story is incredibly intriguing. I think that's something too that I missed a lot about. I missed the mystery behind everything. I'm
Yeah,
very
there really
much
wasn't
intrigued.
much of a mystery in season 2,
It
was there?
It was
Trying
just
to
like everyone
think.
was just like a piece of shit.
Everyone's just bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one where it's like, okay, we're following the two. It's the same model. We're following the 2 main characters. They're trying
Something
to figure out
happened before.
there was a murder.
Yeah.
And then there's 3 different reveals in like each timeline
That's
and
cool.
stuff. But it's also
You wait for that future one. Wait for like the 2025 drop.
Oh,
You're
right?
gonna lose your shit.
I know.
If
I'm
This Is
waiting.
Us
Like
has
This
taught
Is
us
Us, is that
anything,
what
oh, man,
happens?
When, the,
You're like, oh,
when the future one happens, I was like, oh my god, Randall's old. Not
Randy.
Randall. Not Randall. Oh my god.
The long lost brother.
Oh,
I'm
man.
waiting for the connection to season 1. I feel like it's
think-
gonna. I feel like it's something's gonna
Is
happen.
it the Yellow King or whatever? They're gonna drop something like that. Not Yellow
Maybe.
King. Yellow
Well,
King was
because
Legion.
like the
Fuck, what was the name of it?
yeah, I think it's
We
the
get
Yellow
it.
King.
He
Is it?
watches Legion.
Did you guys hear they're doing one more season of Legion and it's wrapping? up?
Only
Oh,
only
really?
3 seasons, right?
Ah.
Which I'm actually fine with.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
right?
I'm fine with that. I think you can tell a complete story there.
Yeah, because Leftovers did that perfectly.
Yeah.
Leftovers did that. It was perfect.
Where did True Detective season 1 take place?
I think that was in the mid 90s.
No, like where?
It was like New Orleans or something.
Yeah.
Like Louisiana or something
This
like that.
one's
Now-
in.
this one's back in the same city or
No,
just in around the same area.
where is it at actually?
First
Arkansas.
Season.
Oh, it is?
season.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's in the it's in what's
The
the
Ozarks.
Yeah, the Ozarks.
Ozarks.
Yeah.
but not the shitty show.
It's a shitty show.
I don't know, Cody.
Everyone says it's good.
I've seen the first 2 episodes. It's good.
Okay,
Never
fine.
didn't
Fine.
continue.
Yeah. My
Well, you
dad
got
loves
past
it.
That's what my parents are like. You seen Ozark? Justin Bateman's great.
Parents everywhere love that show.
Ozark
Oh,
and
man.
Blue
parents,
Bloods.
parents, parents do love. My dad texted me the other day. "Is you watching True Detective?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm on it now." He's like, sent
He's
me
like, I
the-
see it, motherfucker. You're on my
Remember all
HBO.
like the theories?
yeah, get
Yeah.
off of it. Yeah.
Why is Cody on my HBO, guys? I need to know. Do you remember like the theories when the first season was going on about like when he would go by the school and had like the letters on the marquee? And like if
Oh,
you,
yeah.
it's something like Cthulhu and shit like that, and people are thinking it's gonna be this crazy
Monster.
fucking thing.
Huh.
Yeah.
Man,
And
then it
just-
wasn't.
It wasn't at all.
Yeah.
There's only like one moment in that first season that gets somewhat supernatural, but that's
Yeah.
because someone's like having a vision of something.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. But yeah, it's
I
great.
never-
It's great so far.
I never
Check it
got
out.
past the first episode of the first season of True Detective.
Yeah, I watched it
I've watched
twice
it
the
3
same night.
times.
I watched it first.
Oh, really?
Twice the same night.
When you first saw it?
Yeah,
Really?
because I was like, oh fuck, dude, like because I was so intrigued by. Plus,
Impressive. Conjuring up the
because
spirits.
That's your.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
your burp button.
Well, this is my mic, so now I always wanted to label the mics like our own, so that way we can like lick them and.
I'm not gonna lick them.
I'm not gonna lick a microphone.
You should lick it. You should spray.
What do you want to do with your microphones?
Spray.
You gotta like label them.
Spray Febreze on it.
What are you? You gonna make out with your mic?
Where were you going here?
No, I will.
No, continue with what you were saying. Let's just forget this happened.
I thought about yelling that at work the other day. It's just no, I will not make out with you. Just
All right,
Remsen right
do
next.
that. Now you gotta do it.
Okay. All right, we'll film it. We'll
we're gonna
video
film
it.
it. Only me and you are gonna be in on the
Yeah.
joke.
No one else is gonna
Yeah.
laugh. Everyone's
I think
parents
it's
gonna
gonna be
like,
one person
what?
that's gonna be like Riley or Snyder, like, ha!
Yeah.
And then that's
I'd
gonna be
like,
it.
no, Remsen, I will not make out with you. Okay. All right.
no one's gonna
What
laugh.
was I saying before?
I don't fucking
Oh,
remember.
yeah. So I watched it twice in that same night because I was so intrigued. Because when that episode ends, it's like what really sells me is like the last line McConaughey
it's pretty
has
fucking great.
when he's like, "Well, what the fuck are you guys
Yeah,
doing about it?" or
start
something.
Start asking the right questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
It's like, well, it
let's
looks
go.
like we were asking the wrong question.
And then,
oh man.
and then what's her name is in it too?
Alexandria Daddario.
Yes, she is.
Hot. Oh,
She's
Rachel
great in it.
McAdams is the second one, right?
She's in the
she's
second,
second
one.
season. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Because you're a loser.
I don't know from these ribosomes, and chlorophyll helps a chloroplast.
No, I will not make out with you. Did you hear that? This girl wants to make out with me in the middle of class. You got chlorophyll man up there talking about God knows what. All she's talking about is making out with me. I'm here to learn, everybody, not to make out with you. Go on with the chlorophyll.
That's like one of the most underrated lines of that. Go on with the chlorophyll.
good
That's
stuff.
not funny today, man. Like
No.
if you show that, if that movie comes out today, you really think people are gonna like it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
think
With,
so.
with the way just nothing against Sandler or the movie, it's just the sense of humor of today is different than it was in the
People
90s.
be like, "Oh, this is like juvenile
yeah,
humor
it's
type
ridiculous.
thing."
Yeah,
Even like Hot Rod. Like if Hot Rod was released today.
maybe. But that one, I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know. Comedy's so tame now. Like,
yeah.
like
People are so sensitive. Not even sensitive, but they're like uptight about their comedy too.
Like every comedy has to be like a witty, like
everyone has to be like tongue in cheek. Like,
Yeah.
we're winking at you. Like, we get it. We're
Self-referential
not
thing.
going for it, but we're like breaking the fourth wall type
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Tag,
gotta
by
be
the way,
game
I
night.
believe is on HBO or
Is it?
or it's on Netflix. One of the two.
I think it's on HBO.
Yeah. So check it out if you got
We
HBO.
got
Go
commentary.
watch our commentary.
And the Degenerates, directed by the same director, Jeff Tomzik, is on Netflix.
Check it out.
I watched Joey Diaz's special with my mom
Oh Jesus
on
Christ!
Sunday
Why would you do that?
because my stepdad, he has a crazy, dirty sense of humor, and I was like, "Have you ever heard of Joey Diaz?" He's like, "No, I've never heard of him." I'm
Is
like,
he digging it?
"Yeah," he was dying laughing it, but my mom was because whenever we watch shit, my mom's not into. She's just on her phone and like texting whatever. But she was there when Joey Diaz is like, he's like, "When you're 14-year-old, your dick is like the hardest it's ever been. Girls, you gotta suck that dick." And my
Christ.
mom was just like right there.
Hear that?
Some of the stuff she was laughing at, but I enjoyed Joey Diaz's humor because it is so raw and out there.
It's just the shock value of it.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound worse than it actually is, but the most painful memory with my stepdad
Uh-huh.
was when I showed him. I forget which comedy it was. I think it was "I Love You, Man." When it
Yeah.
came out, I was like, "This movie's really funny." I saw it in theaters, and they went out. They bought the DVD.
Whoa.
And they started watching it. 30 minutes in, he turns to my mom. He's like, "You want to turn this off and watch something else?" Neither of them laughed, and I was like, "I Love You, Man's good."
And she agreed. She's like, I don't want to watch
I
it.
think I want to say she powered through it because she knows that I recommended it. I think that's what happened.
I was
don't
slightly
recall.
disappointed by I Love
son
You.
recommended this.
Yeah.
When I first watched I
Age
Love
of
You,
a
Man,
Sud.
I was disappointed by it.
Yeah.
By I Love because like Forgetting Sarah Marshall was so good,
Okay. It's
And
more of a tame.
Yeah.
I can get that.
but it's the same two guys, Jason Segel and Paul Rudd. So
Rudd's barely-
he's barely in Sarah Marshall, but like you feel like it's gonna be that kind of humor, but it's not written by them or
It's not an Apatow movie.
No.
Yeah.
So it just felt like a different movie, but there are still funny parts to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really funny parts.
Yeah.
Speaking of funny parts, let's take some Discord questions.
You got to be here.
James Spence,
You got the power.
in the apocalypse, I want Brian to answer this because I think I know the
Pay
answer.
attention,
too.
Brian.
James Spence, in the apocalypse, if you three were stuck together, who would die first?
Stuck together.
Like,
Stuck on
like
you.
on Stuck on You?
Stuck on You. Great movie.
Great movie. Fairly Brothers.
2003.
Who would die first out of the three of us?
Probably
Cody,
Well,
because he's malnourished.
Yeah,
No.
Cody.
Hey. For your information, I've thought this scenario through many times. I'm going to get food. Okay, wherever if I have.
How?
I'm getting all the food I have. I should say it that way.
Okay.
I smuggle all the food that I have. Okay.
You smuggle the food.
He can eat like a bird too, I'm sure.
Oh, he
If
survives
the
on
department
nothing.
store next to me is still open. I'm going to get a weapon. You ever been to like an Ace Hardware?
They have weapons?
You should get like a hammer.
With all like the fucking shovels and shit and rakes?
Saws.
If it's like zombies, fuck that. They don't stand a chance.
Well, I've got my guns.
Good for you. You're a gun owner. Okay.
Yeah,
no, like if I go to Ace, I
Right
get
behind
like,
this.
Hold on.
He's got a bazooka just lined up back here.
This table goes up.
I get my
I don't have
weapon,
guns.
and then the hideout. I wait for everyone else to kill each other, and I'm
Oh,
there. I'm prepared in case anyone comes up.
You're playing the PETA game.
Yes.
I might die because you know me. I like to go in kinds of
Yeah,
places.
like
I just want to.
Fortnite is the ultimate fucking test of all this shit. I'm always
You
the
wait it
top
out.
20 finisher because I waited out, wait for everyone to kill each other.
I go in with double Uzis. Fuck
He's like,
you!
let's go to fucking the towers. Blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah,
For the horde.
blah. Leroy.
Yeah, Brian, I think would. I don't know.
I would be the same. I'll just hide out in my room until like it all blows over.
I'd say this guy's dying first.
Yeah, he doesn't have the patience.
No.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's end it. Noah House.
Hey Noah.
You can hire either Ethan Hunt or Jason Bourne to be your personal bodyguard for a whole month. Who would you go with?
Ethan Hunt, because I like to watch cool shit.
Yeah, I say Ethan Hunt too.
Yeah.
Because Scientology.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't. Oh, okay. I've only seen one Mission Impossible movie.
Have you seen all the Bournes?
I haven't seen any.
Oh, really?
It seems like you're not qualified to answer this question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liz J. Carrillo. Does Lightning McQueen have car insurance or life insurance? Damn.
That's deep. That's deep.
Don't do
Liz.
that.
That's deep, Liz.
I'd say life insurance.
I'm gonna say they don't have car insurance.
Yeah.
That'd be like saying we have both life and human insurance. You know what I mean?
There we go. Boom.
Yeah.
We're here to serve.
Yeah.
F. F. How do you
I don't know.
Luca. How do you say that top one? F.
Oh, Fluka. Fluka
oh, okay.
Tuorto.
Luca Tordo. There we go. On Discord, it says, when is Adam Smith coming on the show? Whenever he wants. He's
We've
always
tried.
welcome.
We've tried to get Adam on the show.
The only time I think we'll ever be able to get him on is drunk at Comic-Con.
It's the only way.
The only way.
Or to leave a voicemail that takes him 10 seconds.
There you go. Patrick Zamora, what do you hope to have accomplished with the Wangers by the time episode 200 airs?
God damn it, Patrick.
This is our time.
This is our
This
time,
is the
Patrick.
time right now. By 200 episodes, it took us like
It'd be
3
like 2
years.
years. It'd be about 2 years to get
Yeah.
there. If we do it every week, it'd be about 2 years.
Like dream goal, where all we're doing is Wanger stuff. We don't
Yeah.
have real jobs.
Like a full-time thing.
We're doing podcasts every morning.
Yep.
Live for
Writing
people.
and producing stuff.
Writing, producing stuff on the side, and having Fridays off.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Or no, we'll have an after show for ours.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
There we
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
That's
The
what
after
we'll do.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brian will host it.
200 episodes, yeah. But if not, if we're still doing this and we have regular jobs, then we're just still putting out short films and sketches.
Yeah.
As long as YouTube is still up and friendly and Patreon is, then we'll keep doing that. Sharon98.
Sharon.
Is that one of mine?
No.
If you were to make a Horcrux, which object would you choose as a vessel for your soul? Fuck, that's good. Cody's penis
A vault.
would be mine. No. A vault?
A vault.
Like a giant vault?
It's tough to get into a vault.
Oh, wait. What's
A
I don't get-
Horcrux is just like it's part of your soul. So
It's
like when Voldemort,
There's 7 of them, right?
there's 7 of them.
Yeah.
Or yeah, I think there's 7 of them.
You have to get like all 7 to bring him back to life.
Yeah, seven
No, to kill
7
him.
things to rule.
You
them all.
gotta destroy all 7 to kill him or something.
Oh, I
like that.
thought
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it brings him back.
I think he split his soul into 7 things to protect himself, so
Oh,
he can never truly die unless you destroy all 7 parts,
Oh,
which are all
okay.
like cursed in their own special way.
So you're saying you can't destroy a vault?
I mean, can you get into a vault? I fucking can't.
A grain of salt.
Yeah.
Mm.
You won't be able to find it.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
Or a
good.
fiber.
yeah.
There you go. Brian,
Or
A gnat.
your butt.
Fucking Horcrux.
yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's just bugging you. It's in
damn
your
it.
face the whole time.
Yeah. Your butthole,
Yeah.
maybe.
Maybe.
So something you can't destroy?
Oh, you can destroy a butthole easily.
Wrong one.
There it is.
There you go. What do you think? Anything?
I don't know. Which
A
Don't worry about
microphone?
it, Brad. It's okay.
All right. David C., if you could shadow any person for a month and learn everything you could from them, who would you pick?
Ooh, that's a good question.
David Fincher's editor. Or David Fincher.
Simon Kinberg.
Ooh. These nuts. Oh, because
What?
Bryan Singer.
Oh no, Jesus Christ,
okay,
no.
all right, okay.
Because he writes all the
No.
X-Men movies.
No, because he's a
Usual Suspects.
he
too?
started out as a writer, and he's like the classic Hollywood case of like starting out as a writer and then producing and then having your own production company. You can learn a lot of shit from that.
Mick G.
Yeah, you can learn from McG.
We'll have what not to do.
Hey, Brian. Do you know which one is the right?
I don't
button?
know which
What's
button
going
I'm
on here?
doing.
You don't
Okay,
even
here
know
we
how
go.
to
Here we
use
go.
it. Brian, who would you shadow? A comedian? Bill Hader?
Lorne Michaels.
Oh, I
That
love
one,
I love Bill
feel
Hader's
like that'd be
impression.
like
of-
just.
Kind
I'm
of-
sorry, I didn't mean to
No,
interrupt you
you're
there. I feel like that would just be depressing.
Why?
He just didn't seem like he laughs very often.
He seems like a hard ass.
Yeah.
And he's like always, you have to impress him.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it like worth it.
So intimidating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever you get like a belly laugh from like someone who doesn't normally laugh,
Yeah.
that's what's good.
Mr. Brightside 46.
Cause I'm Mr. I'm sorry. Let's just ask the question.
You've really been off. You
I'm
weren't even
sorry.
in tune.
Yeah.
My favorite video games. What the fuck? My favorite video games of all time are the Guitar Hero games. What are your guys'? I've said it many times. Resident Evil.
Yeah, Guitar Hero was a lot of fun. I'm gonna go with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater Series one through
Ooh.
5.
Ooh,
I
not
would
even
say
Underground.
The 4 and no, the first Underground counts. I'm
Okay.
not counting Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 from a couple years ago. That was a
Okay.
piece of
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
But 1 through 4 and then the first Underground I think is an incredible series.
You know, like Wasteland?
Wasteland was fun.
I enjoyed it.
I don't think it was. It was better than Underground 2.
What? I
Oh,
loved Underground,
Underground 2
2.
is
No,
good.
Underground 2 is bad. Yeah,
Oh,
it's just
what?
Viva La Bam, the fucking
no,
game.
It's
let's
Viva La
jackass
Bam.
the game.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not. It's Viva La Bam.
I enjoyed it.
Favorite
I would
video game?
Tony Hawk's good. I don't know what I played.
You got the big hit. You got the power.
I played Gears of War like for hours on end.
Fucking love Gears of War.
Like I would
dude.
stay. Like, I literally stayed up.
Gears of War 5 coming out this year, I think.
Really?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Until
teased
the
it.
first Gears of War, I played with my buddies until like 5 a.m. the next day.
That is a fucking video game that would be perfect for a movie. Like
That's-
absolutely perfect for a movie.
The story's all there.
It's
I
all
don't get.
fucking there.
I don't get why it's so hard to do.
I always laugh like that game is one of them, but a lot of these games have like the people their biceps are too fucking big.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
So I'm like,
huge.
this can't
yeah.
be a movie.
They're gigantic.
No one has biceps
like
that
The
big.
Rock would be perfect
Yeah.
for those movies.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess The Rock would have been perfect for Doom, and
Uh,
I love Doom too.
there's
but-
a new movie coming out, like Monster something.
oh god, Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
Oh,
with
yeah.
Mila Jovovich. I think it's Paul W.S. Anderson too.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah.
So everyone's saying it looks like a new Resident Evil because like it's
Great.
same director, same
We'll-
actress.
We'll do those commentaries.
But
soon.
they had to change it because like in the game, the sword is like
gigantic.
it's like
yeah.
a room, the length of a room. So like obviously like a person can't carry that. But then like the fans come back like that's no sword that can take down the horde.
Anything else?
That's it.
I thought you were rhyming something else.
No.
You know what game would be? They'll never do it because it would cost way too much. But a StarCraft movie would be fantastic. You guys ever play StarCraft?
I've always seen the.
I know
cutscenes.
Warcraft was the big thing, but StarCraft is like the. I haven't played too many of the StarCraft 2, like all the expansions from that. But the first original game and the Brood War expansion set was brilliant storytelling,
Wow.
and I thought it was great, man. That'd be cool. I wrote a treatment in college,
Oh, you
like
did?
a potential trilogy.
Did you work for Joel Silver?
I did not work for Joel Silver.
What about Bioshock?
That's a good joke.
Yeah. Bioshock would have been fucking perfect
Yeah.
too. I remember hearing there was rumor of that going around for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's-
yeah.
But
But
that's
no
been it.
one-
Like Halo, like all these big development. help.
Abrams attached to that at one point.
Might have been. Yeah.
I know he's attached to a Portal movie back in the day.
Huh.
That never happened.
Dan Trachtenberg.
Yeah.
I'll ask a few more, and then we'll do a couple more in the Patreon section. Stevie96, what editing
Stevie.
software do you use to edit your videos? I use Adobe Premiere. I think we all do. I don't. Do you use Premiere at all?
I have it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Audition, After Effects, Photoshop. Adobe's the way.
Yeah.
Um,
I have CS6.
Oh,
oh,
the
Jesus
old
guys.
wow.
I have the oldest.
Pathetic
I
loser.
edited on film. I actually splice them together.
Oh, you have
I
the,
do it
the
that way.
flatbed.
Mhm. Yeah.
Harley Payne, what the hell is ADD? Also, what's my age again?
I see what you did there, Harley.
Ah,
that, made
very
me,
nice.
that made me smile.
Wait, Mark Hoppus is a good tweeter guy.
Dude,
Dude.
him on the Super Bowl was
Right?
fucking amazing.
The fucking halftime show one was my favorite thing ever. When he's like, this
Worst.
halftime show is worse than when my parents got divorced. I don't retweet a lot of things. I retweeted that
Oh, you
one.
retweeted
That
Mark
was
Hoppus.
fucking
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, that was great.
Hilarious.
That was topical, right on time.
really good.
Yeah.
And he also predicted the Super Bowl too.
Oh, like the win
The
by
score,
10?
yeah, win by 10.
Ah.
Do one more. Actually, this one just popped up right now, or at least I saw that it popped up. Kid Annan, what's up, kid?
Okay.
Any chance the Wanger Show live streaming? That is a possibility.
Yeah, we
been,
talked about it.
We've been talking about that for a long time now, and I think the capability is there. It's just a matter of our from the production end of it. If we
We
have
also want to make sure people will watch.
yeah.
So comment below if you're down for that. All right. First off, because we don't want to like go through all this stress and be like, oh, only 2 people are watching.
3 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
like we want to make sure it's something that people actually want to see.
Yeah. So and if enough people do it, we will do it. We could do it on a weekly basis, maybe.
What's a good number if you want like
100.
100 people?
Oh,
Solid 4.
really set the bar low there,
Yeah, I
Cody.
just want a group of friends out there
Jesus
to
Christ.
watch along.
4.
Yeah.
Your
As long as you
wife-
get 4 people watching.
Your wife,
That's
Amber.
My mom.
Yeah, your mom.
Your dad's like, what
your
the fuck
dad.
is
for
My,
this
the
shit?
first-
my stepdad's gonna be like, what the fuck is
He'll
this?
do it for the first week.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you have it. Those are our Discord. We'll do some Discord in our Patreon section. If you want to find out about how you get a little bit of extra content, join our Patreon. Just $1. That's all you got to do. $3, $5, $10. Patreon.com/Wangers. You can find all of our exclusive content and stuff. We got a lot of great stuff coming out for you for the month February. I'm trying to do better of letting everybody know what's going to be dropping on
Oh,
Patreon.
that was such a good graphic you made.
Do you like that?
Oh man.
Oh.
Yes, I like it. Approval. Didn't even have to get I didn't even send it to him. I just fucking posted that shit. So every Monday I'm gonna try to what?
You guys sit right next to each other, don't you? At
No,
work?
not anymore. We
Oh, you don't?
No,
No, I don't like me
we don't
anymore.
talk to me. We don't talk anymore. So
Yeah. I'm next to Adam now. We laugh all the time.
all the time. Me and Remsen suck each other.
Yeah.
So every Monday I'll try to keep everybody posted of what is coming out during the weekend. And once again, announcements for the new short film coming out soon. A teaser
What a tease.
will be out soon too.
Okay, cool. Oh,
That'll be that. Thank you so much for everybody out there. Subscribe to this channel if you're brand new. Subscribe to our iTunes feed. Rate and review. It really does help the show. A lot of the support we've gotten, especially after the 100th episode. I know we joke a lot of the time of how we say, "Oh, everyone was commenting and it was just one guy." A lot of people were congratulating us on the 100
thank you,
episodes.
guys.
That was really great. A lot of people liked your speech.
Did they?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
On what?
You don't
I
read the
only
comments?
saw actually one comment. That's it.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
there was two. I saw
2
two.
comments.
Wait, on YouTube or on Discord?
YouTube.
This is
Oh.
YouTube, I believe.
Everyone really liked what you said.
That said, like your speech at the end was beautiful.
Oh.
I think one person said it made him cry or got emotional.
I think it
or
may
something
be,
like
yeah.
that.
Am I looking at the wrong video?
There's 2 different comments because
I
we
know.
do an extended cut and then we also do the YouTube portion. So maybe. I don't
So
know.
people left comments on the extended one. Because when I go to the Patreon app, it always says video unavailable. And I don't know what the fuck that's all about.
Yeah, the Patreon app is a little sketchy, but download it anyways.
I saw one guy said like, "Oh, Beardo explained or described exactly what I'm going through."
Good.
I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
That's
There you
nice.
There you go. 101 down. 99 more to go.
Great song by Albert Hammond Jr. Check it out.
There you go. So thank you all so much. We appreciate every single one of you that listens and or watches the show and supports us here because we're trying to change the world.
This is our time.
One dick pic at a time. Brian, take us out. That was perfectly timed, and I appreciate you for doing that. I really gotta pee.
I do too.
You guys can be. I can handle the
You
show.
want to swords it?
No. I want to talk about Wayne. I finished Wayne.
Was it good?
Nobody's talking about that show.
I know. It's crazy. Nobody knows what the goddamn
Brian,
show
I
is.
follow a good number of people on Twitter. You're the only one who's ever tweeted about Wayne.
Yeah.
No one
I've
talking.
never. No.
It's crazy.
When you
Yeah.
tweeted that, I was literally gonna copy your tweet and tweet it again. I was like, nobody's talking about Wayne.
Nobody is. Are you being serious, or are you just like
No,
nobody?
I'm
No,
serious.
I'm
I've
serious
never heard anyone
about it.
talk
Like,
about it.
Literally,
Yeah.
no one's talking about it except.
But then
for
some guys like it has 13 million views on YouTube. Like somebody's watching it. I'm like, but nobody's talking about it.
True.
8-year-olds are watching it.
Yeah.
Apparently. Okay.
Was it weird that YouTube TV was like the big sponsor for Super Bowl?
Yeah.
That was
I
kind
mean,
of strange,
they're
wasn't
putting
it?
that money in there, man.
That's
They're
true.
trying to take down PlayStation View.
Yeah.
They're the big competitor.
How do you view that on PlayStation?
That's good.
You got a Boy Meets World flag? Nice.